Hi there! In this video I'm going to show you how to use Google Forms as an assignment Dropbox, which is something I learned from Will Kimbley at the Tulare County Office of Education. First thing, in your Google Drive you're going to create a new form, and it's going to ask you to choose a template. You can do something fancy like this, or I'm just going to click the basic one. And right up here you can give it a title. I like to put the assignment name so when I see it in my drive I know which assignment this is. And if you forget to change the name right there, you can also change it right here. And then I can also add a description if I'd like. If I have more than one response to lit paragraph, then I can go right here. Alright, the first question that I have my students answer is their name. And I like to put their first name and their last name in two different boxes so I can sort it however I want. And that'll be clear in a second here. So down here I'm going to choose a text question, and that's going to give a box that the students type their answers into. And I'm also going to click required question, which will make this question something they have to answer in order to submit the form. Otherwise, you'll probably have students that forget to put something in there, they submit it, and then you have no idea who the assignment belongs to. Alright, then I'm going to have them put their last name, and that's also a text question, required question. And then the next thing I'm going to have them do is tell me what period they're in if I'm a multi-period teacher. And for that one, if I click this little down arrow right here, then I can choose the type of question that I have. And I'm going to choose a multiple choice question. And then let's say I only teach 2 periods here. Okay, so that's going to, required question, that's going to make the students choose which period they're in, and instead of doing a text box, I want to have the period be the exact same lettering, because if you just have the students type it, then you're going to get P1 or 1 or period all spelled out, and it's going to be difficult to sort later. Alright, and then the last thing that I want to have them do is the assignment link. And for that one, it's going to be a text question. And I'll explain what that is in a second here. So this, for now, this is basically my form. I can add questions if I wanted to about, email address, so I can send them an email if I want, or you could have other types of questions if you'd like for them, but this is just basically it right here. Now, when I press send form, it'll give me a link to share right here. And I can now put that up on my website. I can send it out to students, hopefully, shortened URL, something like that, and this will pop up. So they'll have to type in their name, choose a period, and then get their assignment link. So on a Google document or a spreadsheet or whatever, they have the links just like I had for my form. If you click on the share button, there's going to be a link right up at the top. So the students have to copy and paste that into the Google form. So I'm going to copy and paste. Alright, and then click submit. And now my teacher has my response. Now the other thing that you need to make sure that your students change, right now this document is set to private. That means that only I can access it. If I change right here to anyone with the link, then that means whoever I just sent the link to can also open this document. Alright, so now that we've submitted our response, if I go back as a teacher here to my Google Drive, there's going to be a response to lit spreadsheet right here. This correlates with the Google form that I created, and it's going to record all of the answers for my students. So I have timestamp, name, period, and the assignment link. And I can sort this however I want to for grading, and then click on the link here to go to the there we go, to go to the assignment so I can grade it. So this makes sure that I have one document in my Google Drive that has all 150 some odd papers instead of 150 some odd things in my shared folder or 150 emails. So it's all right here, and that's how you make a Dropbox option from a Google form.